Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a journey to one of the most amazing places in the world, Petra, the ancient city of the Nabateans. Location Petra is located in southern Jordan, in a basin surrounded by mountains and desert. It was once a thriving trade hub that connected Arabia, Egypt, and Syria-Phoenicia. Petra is famous for its rock-cut architecture and water management system, which allowed the Nabateans to survive and prosper in this harsh environment. Petra was originally known to its inhabitants as Rakhmu or Rakhemo, and it dates back to as early as the 4th century BC. It became the capital of the Nabatean kingdom, which was a powerful and wealthy state that controlled the trade routes of the region. The Nabateans were skilled in carving elaborate tombs and temples into the sandstone cliffs, as well as in harvesting rainwater and cultivating crops. They also developed a distinctive culture and art that blended Arabian, Egyptian, and Hellenistic influences. Petra reached its peak of glory in the 1st century AD, when it had an estimated population of 20,000 people and a territory that stretched from Damascus to the Red Sea. It was also a center of learning and religion, with many libraries, schools, and shrines. However, Petra's fortunes declined after it became a Roman province in 106 AD and later suffered from earthquakes, invasions, and competition from sea trade. By the 7th century AD, Petra was largely abandoned and forgotten by the outside world. Petra remained hidden from the Western world until 1812, when it was rediscovered by Swiss explorer Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. Since then, Petra has attracted many visitors and researchers who have marveled at its beauty and mystery. Petra is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It is also a popular destination for tourists who want to experience the history and culture of this ancient city. How to enter Petra? To enter Petra, you have to walk through a narrow gorge called the Syk, which is about 1.2 kilometers long and has walls that reach up to 200 meters high. The Syk is a natural wonder that creates a dramatic entrance to the city. Along the way, you can see some ancient carvings and inscriptions on the rocks, as well as some channels and pipes that carried water into the city. The Syk was the main road that led to Petra in ancient times, and it was guarded by a huge dam and a monumental arch at its entrance. The dam was built by the Nabateans to prevent flooding and to collect water for their use. The arch was a symbol of their power and wealth, but it collapsed in an earthquake in 1896. The Syk was also decorated with sculptures of gods and idols, reflecting the religious beliefs of the Nabateans. At the end of the Syk, you will be greeted by the most iconic site of Petra, the Khazneh, or the treasury. This is a magnificent facade carved into the sandstone cliff, with columns, statues, and a huge urn on top. The Khazneh was probably built as a mausoleum for a Nabatean king in the 1st century AD, but later legends associated it with hidden treasures. The Khazneh is one of the many examples of the rock-cut architecture that makes Petra so unique and impressive. Water systems. Another aspect of Petra that showcases the ingenuity of the Nabateans is their water system. The Nabateans were experts in water management and engineering, and they developed a complex network of dams, channels, pipes, cisterns, and reservoirs to capture, store, and distribute water in the desert. They used ceramic pipes with tapered ends to reduce leakage and increase flow rate, and they calculated the optimal slope for each pipeline to match the water supply and demand. They also built settling basins to purify the water and prevent sedimentation. Thanks to their ingenious water system, the Nabateans were able to create lush gardens, public baths, fountains, and pools that enhanced the beauty and comfort of their city. The Nabateans also designed their water system to be hidden from outsiders, making it difficult for enemies or raiders to find and destroy their water sources. They carved their channels and pipes into the rocks, covered them with stone slabs or plaster, and camouflaged them with natural features. They also created secret cisterns and reservoirs that could only be accessed by those who knew their locations. They even built a tunnel to divert the flash floods from the main entrance of the city, protecting their water infrastructure from damage. The Nabateans were masters of water conservation and security, making them resilient and prosperous in a harsh environment. Attractions. The Khazneh is just one of the many tombs and temples that you can find in Petra. There are hundreds of them scattered around the city, each with its own style and decoration. Some of the most impressive ones are the urn tomb, the palace tomb, the Corinthian tomb, and the monastery. The monastery is located on a hilltop and requires a climb of 800 steps, but it's worth it for the stunning views. The tombs and temples of Petra reflect the cultural and artistic influences of the Nabateans, who were a nomadic people that settled in this area and built a powerful and wealthy kingdom. They carved their monuments into the pink sandstone cliffs, using a combination of Mesopotamian and Greek styles. They also added elaborate facades, inscriptions, and sculptures to their buildings, creating a unique and distinctive architecture. Petra is not only about tombs and temples, though. It was also a living city with markets, houses, baths, theaters, and churches. You can explore some of these remains and imagine how life was like for the Nabateans and their successors. You can also visit some of the high places where they performed religious rituals and sacrifices. Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It is a place that will leave you speechless and amazed by its beauty and history. If you ever have a chance to visit Petra, don't miss it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. See you next time.